Hello everyone, welcome back to Mountaineer Firearms. Sorry it's been so long since we've made a video. Have a lot going on here lately, but we're still trying to get out here on YouTube for you, make a few videos, show you some pretty firearms and some nice guns. Today happens to be Easter Sunday, pretty decent little day out, and since it's being Easter, I got my carry gun, my 1911 Colt here, and I put the pearl grips on it and everything, and I thought you guys might want to see this beautiful weapon today. It's got a little bit of holster oil on it there, but this is a beautiful Colt Combat Commander. This one was made in 1978, so it's a nice vintage Colt piece, and very nice bluing on it. This isn't a lightweight Commander. This is an all-steel model, the Combat Commander, not the lightweight model. The lightweight models have an aluminum alloy frame, and they're somewhat substantially lighter than these, but I actually wanted the steel version, all-steel version. I'm not so much concerned about how light it is. I'm more of the collector value for me personally. These have the Commander hammer on them, Combat Commander hammer, which was named after the gun. And this gun actually has a set of vintage adjustable Commander sights made by MMC, which stands for Miniature Machine Company, and that was a vintage add-on they used to do back in the day in the 70s, and this gun just happens to wear those from those times, and it's in pretty good shape. It's not a 100% gun, but she is, without the fingerprints all over it, she is in really nice shape still. A little bit of holster wear. I do carry it and shoot it. I like to enjoy my guns. I don't buy them to keep them in the safe and keep them pristine, but I thought I would bring this one out, show it to you guys. I do have a few magazines loaded up in my pocket here, and we'll just take a few shots with it. Now with a Combat Commander, with a Commander size 1911, you do get just a little bit more felt recoil. It is a little shorter. This has a 4 1/4 inch barrel, where a government size would have a 5-inch barrel. So if I was to hold them up next to each other, this one is a little shorter, but the grip size is the same. The beaver tail is a little different, so you do get a little more muzzle flip, a little harder to control, but not bad. Nothing extremely different. I'm talking minute here. But we'll just take a few shots with it, see how it shoots. I like this old gun. Yep. Nice old Colt. It shoots really well. With these sights, they are adjustable, but I do think I have it all the way down and it's still shooting a little bit high for me, but use Kentucky windage and just adjust for that, and you can usually tell where you're going to hit. But it is a nice shooting old gun, and we have a few magazines we're going to shoot today, but it's slick. It is a nice old, nice manufactured Colt from back in the day. The slide's real slick on it. Everything's real nice. The trigger is extremely smooth. It has just an amazing, nice, crisp trigger, like you would expect from an old vintage Colt. And these pearl grips are factory. I'm sure they're not real pearl, but they are factory Colts. And I do have the wood grips for it too, checkered with the Colt gold medallion in it that I usually keep on it. But sometimes I'll put these on just for pretty it up a little bit. My barbecue gun. This is my barbecue gun. But we'll take a few more shots with it here, talk about it. I love when you shoot and they get warm and they get that collar on them. The barrel feels warm. Just real nice guns. This one always did shoot right on, a little high. It's always worked real good, always functioned great. I've never had any problems with this gun. I do carry some hollow points in it. I actually carry, not that it matters too much, but I like a Hornady. I believe they're a 230 grain XTP bullet, and it's a plus P round in it. I've shot several of these just making sure they function well, and it always functioned real good in this gun. That's my main carry round that I carry. But this is the Combat Commander, a little shorter, a little better for carry. I have multiple holsters that I carry in. I do inside the waistband. I also do, this is a Galco Combat Master, I believe it's called. And it does pretty good for outside the waistband if you're going to wear a shirt over it or whatever. But the shorter barrel does give you a little bit lighter weight. Everything, they're a nice gun to carry. This one's pretty dependable. I've tested it out with different ammo. But this is one of my favorite vintage guns. This is from my favorite era of handguns, which would be early 1900s up to the 70s or maybe even early 80s. That's what I prefer. See how she shoots you. She's pretty good. I really like this old gun. And like I said, 1978, so it's in pretty good condition. It's been fired a good bit by me. I bought it used, or actually traded around and ended up with this. But it does really well. Like I said, the felt recoil is a little bit more than a regular full-size Government 1911. We'll get you some close-ups here, and I'll try to wipe the fingerprints off of it. And I keep some gun oil on my guns pretty good. I keep it kind of generous on there because I do use them a good bit and I want them protected. But there it is. Nice vintage, beautiful bluing that they used to do back in the day. I love that rounded Commander hammer, and them pearl grips look good on there, I think. You'll notice it's kind of a flat finish on the bottoms and on the top. This is mainly for keep glare down on your sights, and this is just, you know, the way they finish them. But they're on the sides, they're the beautiful bluing. This one has the A1 features to it with the scallops here cut out, the short trigger, and it does have the hump mainspring housing. And you'll notice these Commanders, they have a little bobby, little short little beaver tail there on the safety. So that's what I'm talking about as far as the felt recoil. It's easier to conceal and a little smoother package, but you do get a little more felt recoil out of a gun that size and that kind of a setup there. But like I said, it's nothing that you can extremely tell. But this is a very nice piece. And I'll stop talking so much. Put another magazine in here. I have some real nice magazines. Chip McCormick's, and I have some Colt 8 round. Hopefully they don't mess up on me. That's about the only time I've ever had a problem with 1911 is usually with just the magazines. So you'll have that. Yep, I really love this old gun. It's always shot really well for me. But yeah, nice 1911, nice Colt vintage piece here. Give you some more looks at it. She is pretty. A little bit of smoke on it there. I like that though. It always makes them look good. There's those vintage sights I was telling you about. If I can get the camera to focus on it there. Those are MMC, Miniature Machine Company, and what these were made for was special for these Combat Commanders, so that you could keep the front sight, which you'll notice is really low on a Combat Commander, or a Commander size, and you can keep that low front sight, and this gives you a low profile adjustable rear sight there for windage and elevation, and it does really good. I really like it. I thought about putting some red paint on that front sight though, and just a nice piece. When I carry a 1911, this is pretty much my go-to. I like a Commander size, and I like an all steel frame. I'm not too much concerned about the weight. Like I said, I just want a nice gun. And with this all steel frame, not that the lightweight alloy frame wouldn't last forever, but I know this one definitely will, as long as you take care of it. And this is my last magazine I have loaded up here, so we'll just see how I can shoot with it. Not bad. I really like this gun. If I carry a 1911, this is my Colt. This is my go-to. This is my sweetheart. And I think she's beautiful. And I'll pull it out again another day for chapter 2 or episode 2 or whatever you want to call it. And we'll put the wood grips on it for factory wood grips and give you a good look at them. And definitely keep going out with it and shooting with it. And I hope everybody had a good Easter Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed watching our video with this beautiful old firearm. And keep tuning in to us. I'm sorry it took us a little while to get back to making some videos here, but things come up, you know, life has its struggles. So, but here we are, and thank you for watching. Subscribe and tune in. Make sure you like. Have a good day.